What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery, and today I want to talk about the newly released album from Kendrick Lamar called Damn. I'm just going to get right into it. I don't even want to call this an album. I don't want to call it an album. This is a fucking movie. Wait, let me just hold on. Alright. It's 14 tracks. Okay? And when I listen to it, I say, okay, I want to listen to it in different ways. First, I want to listen to it just off of pure, raw, just like raw emotion. Like what I was hearing, I'll just get that out. Just get that emotion out from each song. And what I got from each song, it has like it starts off with the song Blood. Okay? He starts off telling the story. Okay? He's telling the story. And the way he tells it reminds me of Johnny Cash. And anybody who knows Johnny Cash knows like when he's playing, he likes to tell like stories, little short stories about his journey or something like that, or what's going on. That's how it starts off with Blood. And then it goes from Blood to DNA. And DNA, he's just like, he's just going like it's like kind of aggressive. It's aggressive. Just going straight through, just firing off straight through. And then it goes into Yah. And Yah has a mellow, melodic note. Has like a slight reggae undertone. Like if you listen closely, like the production, like a slight reggae undertone in there. Just mean Yah. That's a really thing. Then you have Element. Element remind me of like kind of like a West Coast grimy sound. Like it has like a grimy West Coast sound to it. Kind of like with a mid-tempo flow. He's not going fast, not going slow. Just a mid-tempo flow. And it's like he's just talking about like just the surroundings of where he's from. Just the surroundings what he encounters, what he sees, what he's dealt with, from where he's from. Right? And then he switches in Element. He switches up the flow. He goes to the juvenile flow from like when Juvenile was out way back in the 90s, and with the flow for song Ha. He switches up to that flow. And a line he said in that song was difference between black artists and whack artists. That was very interesting to me when he said that. I said, wow, okay. I wonder what he meant by there's a difference between black artists and whack artists. That's very interesting. I'm pretty sure it's going to be some talk about that line in particular. I know there's going to be some kind of talk about that line. Okay, then he goes into feel. It's very mellow. Like a mellow sound. It kind of reminds me of like those who listen to it, the old 60s Latin jazz. Like if you listen to like Latin jazz, Cuban jazz from the 60s, that kind of like that bossa nova sound, kind of reminds me of that. Mid-tempo flow, and it kind of reminds me like he's feeling neglected. Like he's somehow like I feel like it's like he's being neglected. Like he's not, they're not seeing him. He's like feelings of neglect. And then he said no one cares about him. Like I feel like you said like no one, like ain't nobody praying for me. He said ain't nobody praying for me. The world wants him to pray for them, but no one's praying for him. He said the world wants me to pray for him, but don't nobody want to pray for me. That's deep. Then Loyalty, with Rihanna, kind of remind me like a southern sound. Kind of remind me of UGK a little bit. Kind of remind me of UGK. Remind me of UGK. And then lines in there tell me who you're loyal to. That's we say that's one of the lines he said. Tell me who you're loyal to. And he's saying what you loyal to. And Rihanna's talking about what are you loyal to? You know, loyal to streets, loyal to your family, money, drugs. You know, what are you loyal to? What do you hold dear? Crazy nigga got pride. And you notice that the names of the titles, the names of these songs, the titles of these songs have meaning. And it's in the order of each song. The order of each song has a meaning to it as well. I've noticed that. And it really, the order of the songs and the names of the songs really make a lot of sense once you get to the end of the album. That's when the names of the songs and the orders that they're in make sense. And that thing was crazy. You know, some of the lines that love's gonna get you killed, but pride's gonna be the death of you. Pride's one of the 7 deadly sins. And mellow is somber, is the switch the vocals like in Pride. His vocal switch from a high pitch to a low to a regular pitch to a high pitch again, kind of like a back and forth. Very introspective. Then it was Lust. We got that kind of like that Curtis Mayfield voice. If anybody know Curtis Mayfield's voice, you can hear that voice Curtis Mayfield has. Well, had. You know, and then kind of like to me, like an Outkast sound to it. Sound like old Outkast. Love it though. And some of the lines from that. Let me put the head in. He's talking about the election and need some water. Like just dry. Kind of like he's in the desert. Need some water. Like say thirsty. Lusting for something. You're thirsty for it. Need some water. Let me put the head in. Man. And you got Love featuring Zachariah. Kind of the opposite of Lust. Like so we have like for Lust you're wanting something, you know, you need for something. Love, you know, he seems happy, he's optimistic, melodic, you know, joyful. And you got then he goes like, you know, kind of I don't want to say political. I'm not gonna say political, but has like kind of like a political undertone, but he ain't getting fully political with it. He's just bringing out, you know, things that have gone on in America as of recent, with the Trump election and unarmed black men being killed, and you know the way the news portrays, you know, black people when it comes to defending themselves. How a lot of times you see on news, he mentions Fox too. Like he mentions Fox, how Fox has no problem portraying black people as savages, pretty much. But when it's someone else, when it's someone that's not black, do something like that, they don't portray it that same way. He's letting them know like it's like this is foul. Like how you portraying us and you treating like we're savages, but we're not. One of my favorites is Fear. Fear, like Fear is like, why God, every stone thrown at you rest at my feet. That's something to think about. A lot of times, you know, things happen and we get so mad. You know, we always told they know that God is the author of all these things, so we blame. A lot of times when things bad happen in life, we blame God. But since we can't see God, and you know we can't walk up to him and like, hey, what's going on? Like, why are you letting this happen? Why are you doing this to me? All the stones that are thrown at God rest at my feet. Like, I gotta catch all the heat when people are mad at God, but I gotta catch the flag. That's something to think about. Then he's rapping backwards. He starts rapping backwards. Then he raps it forward, and you can hear what he's saying, like, yo. Then it says, one of the quotes is, life's a bitch. Pull them panties to the side now. Wow. Like fuck the world, life's a bitch, I don't care. Life's a bitch, put them pains to the side. I don't care no more. I don't care, fuck the world, all that. I ain't fearful. God, that I like that one. I like God is a nice one. Duckworth, I like a lot. I think it's the one produced by Knife Wonder. Huge fan of Knife Wonder. And Duckworth, for those who don't know, Duckworth is Kendrick Lamar's last name. His actual name is Kendrick Lamar Duckworth. That's his full name. I think everybody knows that. That is nice. He's talking about how family history, family background, and leading up to, him meeting Top Dog and all, and how all that started, with the families. Because Kendrick Lamar is born in Compton, but his family is from Chicago. His family isn't from Compton. His family is from Chicago. They moved to Compton. They moved to Compton before Kendrick was born. They had Kendrick. Kendrick is born in Compton, but his family is actually from Chicago, Midwest. And you can kind of tell that. Like he had that Midwest influence in him. You could see the Midwest in him. You could tell that his parents put the Midwest in him, but he had the Compton upbringing, but the Midwest mentality. See it? Midwest mentality, Compton upbringing. Put that together, and that's what you get. And at the end of Duckworth, it's a trip, because once you find out, at the end you talk about how, if this person had met this person, I would have met TDE, it's blah blah blah, and we got shot. Then you realize that he's shot. At the end, you realize he's shot, and then it rewinds all the way back to the beginning, to Blood, where you hear him talking about he met a lady. Met a lady who trying to help with, and that's when he got shot, trying to help a lady. So really, the reason why it's named, the title is like Damn, because damn could be all the stuff you experience. Like damn, my homie died. Damn, I'm shot. Damn, I'm dead. Like I'm dead, and my life is flashing before my eyes. So you got blood, and what's in your blood? Your DNA, and your DNA, God's child. So go to Yah, which is another word, for Yahweh. Those don't know that. And you got feel. What you feel. You got loyalty, pride, lust. Those are 2 of the 7 deadly sins. And you got love. You got XXX, fear, God, Duckworth. Like, it's a cycle. The album is cyclical. I know he does it a lot. The album is cyclical. It starts off at a point. The story goes through, and then the end, it leads you right back to the beginning, so you can keep on playing it over and over and over again. It's a loop. It's a cycle. Like life, it's a cycle. This dude did not make an album. He made a movie. Now, I said I was not going to compare this to Pimp a Butterfly or Good Kid, Mad City or Section 80. And I'm not going to do it. I'm going to let this stand on its own. This is an album that you can't pick out a single from this. You can't pick out a single and say, oh, this is a single. No. This album is meant to be taken as a whole. And like what I like about this album a lot is, first of all, I love the album. I love the album. He has yet to disappoint me. Kendrick Lamar has yet to disappoint me. And what I like about it, the reason why I say that, because he doesn't do what a lot of artists do. A lot of artists will give you one or two good songs, and the rest of the B-sides just a bunch of, you can skip through that and get to the good songs. With Kendrick, you have to and you want to sit down and listen to the entire thing. I did not skip one part of the song. In fact, I actually went back to listen to certain lines again so I could understand it better. But not one time did I skip a song. I did not skip a song. I listened to the entire thing from beginning to end. And not one time was I bored. Not one time did I say, I want to turn this. No. I was actually engrossed. I felt like I was in the story. I felt like that was me going through that. I never experienced what he experienced. We all have our experiences, but I never experienced what he experienced. But the way he wrote that, the way he put this album together, it made you feel like that was you going through what he went through. Brilliant. It's a concept album, and he doesn't make how should I say this? He doesn't make just songs. He doesn't make songs for the sake of making a song. He doesn't make singles for the sake of putting a single on the radio and you just hear that one song, but you don't want to hear the rest. Even as a single, the single has to come in with the rest of the album, because the album is completed with all the songs. But he makes you want to listen to everything again and again and again and again. He makes you want to listen to every piece of the song, even because the singles go in with it. The singles are part of the story. He tells a complete story. He gives you with his flow pattern. He gives you the ebbs and flows, the ups and downs, with the production, with the beat selection. He gives you whether it's an up tempo. Like, he gives you a story. He gives you the arc. He gives you the drop. It goes back up. He gives you the story. He gives you a story that makes you want to sit there and listen. This could be the score for a movie. This could be the score for a movie. This album, called Damn, could be the score for a movie. You put this album in with a movie, it could be a score for a movie and it will fit in. He made a audio movie. That's what he did. Kendrick Lamar, with this album Damn, made an audio movie. Fucking brilliant. Love it. This does not sound like To Pimp a Butterfly. This does not sound like Good Kid, Mad City. This does not sound like Section 80. This does not. This actually is a completely different story on its own. It stands alone. You don't have to say, oh, it sounds like this. No, to me, it does not sound like the other albums. And each album does not sound like the last album. That's beautiful. You know how hard it is to come up with a new idea that does not sound like the last one? He does that. He has made a new story that does not sound like the last story from the last story from the last story. Kendrick Lamar is not a rapper. Kendrick Lamar is a storyteller who happens to rap. He is a natural born storyteller who happens to be an MC. That's how I'm gonna put it. He is a storyteller. Now, when I say this is a classic, it could be. I mean, to be honest with you, when I listen to Butterfly, I called it Butterfly classic. I said that's gonna be a classic. I called it before it came out. When I saw the album cover and I heard one of the songs, I said, that's gonna be a classic. Listening to this album, I want to say it again, but give it time. Classics take time. Will this album be relevant 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years from now? Will it be? In my honest opinion, yes, it will be. I want to say on record that this album called Damn in 20 years will be just as relevant then as it is now. Or said right. That album Damn will be just as relevant 20 years from now. So what I say is a classic? Yes. I'm gonna call Kendrick Lamar album Damn a classic. I'm calling it right now. The same way I called To Butterfly a classic, I'm gonna call this a classic. Right? Beautiful. Beautiful story. It made you sit down and think. Made you sad a little bit. Like, made you just sit down like, damn. Exactly. I just did. I did. See? It made you say, damn. It made you say, damn, it's so good. It made you say, damn, it's sad. It made you say, damn, the stories. It made you say, damn, the concept. Like, damn. He named that album right. The album should have been named Damn. Because every time it's like, damn. Kendrick, you a bad motherfucker, man. I'm sorry for cursing so much. I'm just excited. Kendrick, you are a storyteller. You are a storyteller. You have done it again. I have yet to hear something bad from Kendrick Lamar. That is a whoo. Man, I'm gonna stop. Man, thank you all for watching. I will catch you all later. Kendrick Lamar, you did your thing. Thank you for the work. Love it. Catch you all later. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. LCSS, like I always say. And y'all have a good day. Peace. Damn.